3 weeks ago, I flew out to California to meet with my friend Alan Jaeger and tape an interview with him. Luckily for all of you viewers, we actually ended up taping 2 interviews. If you're in baseball and not aware of Alan, you are either A, living under a rock, and subsequently B, completely uninformed. Most importantly, you're in dire need of correcting that situation as soon as possible. If you've followed any of our blogs and information videos, you know that I am a bit obsessive about teaching throwing. It is, as we all know, a very integral part of the game. You throw the ball, you hit the ball, you catch the ball, as the manager in Bull Durham said, and yet unbelievably, throwing is the one skill that is virtually ignored and for the most part not taught at all, and subsequently, of course, not taught well. Alan teaches throwing, and he teaches it extremely well with programs that not only impact performance, but support arm strength and perhaps more importantly, prevent injuries. The list of people who use and or endorse Alan's products and methods is way too long to include all of it here, but suffice it to say that it includes Clayton Kershaw, Cole Hamels, Matt Garza, Barry Zito, Trevor Bauer, Joel Zamaya, Monica Abbott, yes, softball players, women, adhere to his programs as well, more colleges than you can count, and finally, he has consulted for 4 major league teams. I have a suspicion there will be more, lots more. We taped 2 interviews, one with Alan participating and demonstrating his throwing drills and programs, which we will break up for you into a series of videos, and the second with Alan discussing his passion for teaching the mental game of baseball. Even though I'm friends with Alan and have been a fan of his throwing programs for a very long time, I have to admit that I was unaware of his mental programs and blown away when he actually asked if we could tape an interview on his mental game practices as well. In the upper levels of baseball, the mental game is quite literally no less than everything, especially at the professional level, and yet is the one aspect of the game that is virtually never discussed and certainly not taught at the levels below college. Why is that? I cannot emphasize enough how important the mental game is to any and every baseball player's success. Al and I were talking about this privately, discussing the fact that there may have been literally thousands, perhaps tens of thousands of players, professional players, mind you, who were superior athletes, even superior baseball players that may not have made it because of their mental game. The athletes who succeed in baseball are giants and masters of the mental game, able to control their emotions, their focus, and channel their abilities like laser beams into executing the best of their skills to the task at hand. Watch Tiger Woods. I am no golf fan. However, I do appreciate the difficulty of the skill, and even I, Mr. No Golf Guy, enjoy watching Mr. Woods from time to time. I am sure that there are golfers who may be as good as Tiger Woods. Who knows, maybe better. But nobody comes close to his ability to focus on the shot in front of him. I've never spoken to the man. Doesn't matter. It's obvious where Tiger's mind is at when he's on the golf course. It's on the shot in front of him. The last tournament doesn't matter, the last round, the last hole, the last shot, who's ahead, behind, the leaderboard. Nothing matters, just the shot in front of him. So again, why is that? With a skill that is so important, so necessary to succeed, so powerful, the skill at the mental game, why does nobody talk or teach it? Alan does, and like throwing, he teaches it well. Simple. He teaches the skill and how to apply it. You'll be amazed at the simplicity of his approach. Tune in. You'll love it. Thanks again for watching. You've just seen the first of our series on Alan Jaeger. We will be posting up the next one in a little bit. Really appreciate you watching and hope you enjoyed.